Welcome to Celebrity Investing, your go-to source for insights, tips, and updates on navigating the exciting landscape of personal and global finance. Please like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive content. This is part 1 of how to build an emergency fund fast. Simple steps to start today. Life happens fast, and unexpected expenses can throw anyone off track. Whether it's a car repair, a medical bill, or an urgent home fix, having an emergency fund can make all the difference. It's your financial safety net, offering peace of mind and stability when life gets unpredictable. Building one quickly is essential, especially when you're facing uncertainty or trying to avoid debt. In this video, you'll learn how to set up an emergency fund fast with simple, practical steps you can start today. Understanding the concept of an emergency fund. An emergency fund is one of the cornerstones of financial security. It's your safety buffer, there to catch you when life throws an unexpected curveball. Let's explore what an emergency fund is, why it's essential, and how much you might need to put aside for peace of mind. What is an emergency fund? An emergency fund is a dedicated amount of money set aside for unforeseen expenses. Think of it like a financial airbag. You hope you never need it, but if something unexpected happens, it protects you from financial hardship. This isn't money for a vacation or that new tech gadget you've been eyeing. It's strictly reserved for true emergencies. Emergencies might include anything from an unexpected medical bill to a sudden car repair. Without a fund, you could end up relying on credit cards or loans, which can create a bigger financial mess. By having this safety net, you empower yourself to handle challenges without derailing your overall financial goals. Simply put, an emergency fund gives you control when the unexpected happens, helping you avoid panic. Why you need an emergency fund? Life is unpredictable, and emergencies tend to pop up when you least expect them. Without a financial cushion, even a relatively minor issue can feel overwhelming. Here are some common situations where an emergency fund can save the day. Medical expenses. Health surprises happen. Emergency room visits, sudden surgeries, or even dental issues can be costly. Job loss. Losing your income, even temporarily, can put a strain on your ability to cover basic expenses like rent or groceries. Car repairs. If your car breaks down and it's your primary transportation to work, a quick repair is non-negotiable. Home repairs. Burst pipes, a broken water heater, or roof damage can't wait, and they're rarely cheap. These situations don't just stress your wallet, they can impact your mental well-being. The presence of an emergency fund relieves some of this pressure, allowing you to focus on dealing with the issue itself rather than scrambling to find the money. How much should you save for emergencies? A common rule of thumb is to have enough savings to cover 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. This includes essentials like housing, groceries, utilities, insurance, and transportation. Think about what you need to maintain your day-to-day life, not extras like dining out or entertainment. However, the exact amount depends on your circumstances. Single income versus dual income. If you're a single income household, you might aim closer to 6 months. Dual income homes may feel comfortable with 3 months since there's a shared safety net. Job stability. If your income isn't steady or you work in an industry prone to layoffs, aim for a larger fund. Family size. Larger families often have higher living expenses, which increases the amount you'll need. Health or lifestyle risks. If you face frequent medical issues or live in an area prone to natural disasters, you'll want additional savings. Break it down into smaller, achievable goals. Start with 1 month of expenses, then build up over time. Even a $500 cushion can reduce stress while you work toward a more robust fund. Assessing your current financial situation. Before you can start building an emergency fund, it's important to know exactly where your money is going. This step helps you spot opportunities to save and ensures your financial choices align with your goals. Think of it like getting a clear map before heading out on a road trip. You need to know where you are before deciding where to go next. Tracking your income and expenses. Start by creating a detailed budget. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just a straightforward breakdown of your income versus your expenses. You can use budgeting apps, a spreadsheet, or even plain old pen and paper. Here's how to get started. List all sources of income. Include paychecks, side hustles, rental income, or any other money that shows up in your account. Be thorough and note the totals after taxes. Track spending for a month. Review your bank and credit card statements to track every dollar spent. Include essentials like rent, utilities, groceries, and transportation, but don't skip variable categories like dining out or memberships. Organize by categories. Break your expenses into groups: essential, needs, and non-essential, wants. This helps you see exactly where your money is going. Once everything is clear, subtract your total expenses from your total income. If you're left with little to no surplus, this exercise will highlight where changes are necessary. Think of it as diagnosing where your financial leaks might be. Identifying non-essential spending. Once you've tracked your spending, it's time to make some decisions. Odds are you'll find spending that isn't contributing to your financial well-being, small habits that add up over time. Here are simple ways to redirect non-essential spending toward your emergency fund. Cancel unused subscriptions. Streaming services, apps, or gym memberships you rarely use can add up. Cancel or pause them temporarily. Reduce dining out. Eating at restaurants or grabbing coffee can drain your wallet faster than you think. Try meal prepping at home for a few weeks. Shop smarter. Do you buy things you don't really need? Make a habit of waiting 24 hours before making non-essential purchases. It helps cut impulse buys. Limit entertainment costs. Look for free or budget-friendly entertainment options. Many libraries, parks, and local events cost little to nothing. Redirecting even $50 or $100 a month from unnecessary expenses can grow your emergency fund faster than you'd expect. Remember, the goal is to prioritize needs over wants, at least until your financial safety net is in place. Setting financial goals. Now that you've streamlined your budget, it's time to set clear goals. Having a target makes the process feel focused and achievable. Ask yourself, how quickly do you want to build your emergency fund? Be realistic. Look at your current income and expenses. Decide on an amount you can commit to saving each week or month without it feeling overwhelming. Set a deadline. Break your ultimate goal into smaller milestones. For example, if you want to save $1,500 in 6 months, aim for $250 per month or about $63 per week. Prioritize consistency. It's better to save smaller amounts regularly than to wait for a big, one-time windfall to fund your savings. For extra motivation, track your progress. Consider keeping a visual chart or using an app to watch your fund grow. Each step forward is a reminder that you're closer to financial security. By mapping out your finances, cutting non-essential spending, and setting realistic goals, you'll set the stage for success. Every dollar saved will bring you one step closer to building that crucial financial safety net. Cutting expenses to free up cash. When you're building an emergency fund, every dollar counts. One of the fastest ways to find extra cash is by cutting unnecessary expenses and redirecting that money into your savings. While it might require a few lifestyle adjustments, the payoff is worth it. Here's how you can make room in your budget without feeling deprived. Reducing monthly bills. Monthly bills can quietly drain your finances, but often, they're more flexible than you think. A few strategic changes here can make a big impact. Negotiate with service providers. Call your internet, cable, or phone company and ask for a better deal. Mention competitor prices or promotions. You might be surprised how often they'll lower your rate to retain you. Cancel unused subscriptions. Streaming apps, subscription boxes, or memberships you no longer use are easy wins. Comb through your bank statements to find recurring charges you've forgotten about and cancel them. Stay tuned and continue to watch our videos to gain valuable insights into the world of finance. Subscribe, like, and share to continue your journey to financial success.